Hi, this is Chris Narrett with the 90-Day No Excuses Fitness Challenge, where our passion is also our mission, and that is to educate, inspire, and facilitate positive lifestyle changes one challenge at a time. Now, in today's message, we'll be covering the steps to make sure that your goals are SMART, which for our purposes stands for specific, measurable, agreeable, realistic, and time-bound. Now, whether you're setting a fitness goal for this challenge or for some other personal goal in the future, making it a SMART goal is, well, smart. Take, for example, the first word, specific. In order for your goal to qualify as being SMART, it must be specific. In other words, what exactly do you want to achieve? Now, you could say that you want to lose weight or that you want to get in shape, but neither of those is very specific, are they? But all we need to do to increase your chances of success is to add a few details. Instead of, I want to get in shape, how about, I want to lose 25 pounds by the end of this challenge so I'll look awesome on the beach. By adding those few details, we've turned a simple want with little chance of success into a specific goal that states how much, 25 pounds, by when, by the end of this challenge, and most importantly, why. So I'll look awesome on the beach. You see, even though the how much and by when are important, it's the why, or the emotion, that's going to keep this goal alive when things start getting tough. So let's take a look at M, measurable. One sure way to increase your chance of success is to know exactly where you are in relation to where you want to be. You see, measuring your progress against your goal is the only way to tell if the plan you're following is working or not. So using our example of 25 pounds, you'll know that in order to achieve that goal, you must lose an average of 8 pounds every month. Now, when your 4-week assessment shows you've already lost 10 pounds, you're going to be highly motivated to stay on track because you know that in just 2 more months, you're going to be looking awesome on the beach. Of course, measuring your progress will also let you know if you need to make some changes to your program. And the sooner you know, the better chance you'll have of getting back on course. Which brings us to our next letter, A. A true SMART goal must also be agreeable. In other words, would you agree that losing 25 pounds for the purpose of looking awesome on the beach is worth the time, effort, and sacrifices you'll need to make in order to achieve it? If the answer is yes, it means that looking awesome on the beach is a high priority to you, and you'll be willing to make whatever hard choices you need to in pursuit of that goal. The fact is, the more emotionally attached you are to your goal, the more agreeable it will be, and the more likely you'll be of achieving that goal. So let's take a look at R, realistic. Is your goal realistic? To prevent failure or uninspiring results, a goal needs to be realistic. I've found that a good rule to follow when setting fitness goals is to always lean towards the high end of what's possible, as opposed to playing it too safe. You see, setting a goal that's easy to achieve is like giving yourself permission to be lazy. And even if you do achieve the goal, it doesn't feel as rewarding. On the other hand, when you set high expectations for yourself, you will immediately feel a strong sense of urgency to get serious, get started, and push hard knowing that you set the bar high. Even if you fall short, you'll feel a much stronger sense of accomplishment in knowing that you gave it your all. And just as importantly, you'll have gained an inner strength that being lazy will never know. And finally, in order to qualify as SMART, your goal must be time-bound or have a timeline. You see, the purpose of setting a timeline is to encourage a sense of urgency that'll motivate you to get started now rather than later, and to move fast because there's only a limited amount of time to get the job done. You see, timelines not only prevent the "I'll do it later" syndrome, which typically doesn't end well, they also enforce the act now response, which will help you get a jump start towards your goals and in many cases achieve them even before the deadline. So to wrap things up today, I'm going to strongly recommend that you take a close look at the goal you've set for this challenge. And if necessary, do a little tweaking to make sure your goal is SMART. And remember that in pursuit of your fitness goals, there is never any excuse bigger or more powerful than your will to succeed.